day 103 in a year of living the warrior's way. Today, I want to talk about selling hope, because hope is one of the biggest things that is sold in the world. You think about it. Tony Robbins, Garrett J. White, Russell Brunson, Brendan Burchard, L'Oreal, It Cosmetics, anyone. They are all selling hope. The difference is, if you buy a makeup, for example, with It Cosmetics, or a hair product with L'Oreal, you can put it on and it can make a difference with you straight away. With Garrett and Wake Up Warrior, with Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, any of these other people, Brendan Burchard, what they're doing is they are selling you hope that you can change you. They are selling you a system for change. Now, this system is not new. These things have been around for thousands of years. You go back to Epictetus, you go back to Caesar, you go back to Jesus, you go back to any of these things, any of the prophets, anyone. They have all established and laid guidelines and rules. As you reap, so shall you sow, for example, if you want to use that. By their fruit ye shall know them. What does that mean? By your results you shall know me as a person. Have I done the work necessary? But you see, the difficult thing is, you get people like me, and I am a salesman's dream. I'm a hope peddler's dream, because I will go chasing shiny objects all around. Is this going to be the latest key to the golden crapper that will change my life, make me into the man that I've always dreamt that I would become, make me rich, make me powerful, make me handsome, make me exciting, make me alluring, make me interesting, make me positive, make me happy, make me love myself. These are the things, these are the hopes that are peddled to us. And so many times we buy into these things because we have lack. We have lack in our own minds. We have lack and disbelief in our own abilities. And where the fuck does that come from? Very interesting. The power of hypnosis. Now, the Jesuit priests used to say, give me a child up until 7, till the age of 7, I will show you the man. And that is because they knew that from just before birth, from the 3rd trimester, right the way through to 7 years of age, we are becoming hypnotized and programmed by our parents, by people who influence us. Because we learn, we watch what they do, we learn what they do, because we haven't got the cognitive thinking to, determine, is this right? Is this wrong? Is this a silly thing to do? Will I get burnt by this money? Any of these things, we don't have that intelligence at that age. So we just absorb it all like sponges and we take it as read. Now, the difficulty is our parents generally didn't have a fucking clue how to parent, because they learnt their parenting and their ways from absorbing like a sponge when they were children. So they replicate the same behaviours, the same things. So we all, in general, are fucked up in one way or another because of this programming from the age of 7. So that goes in to the theta part of our brain. Because there's different brain waves. Theta part is where you're just going into sleep, where you're just going into hypnosis, where you are very malleable and you can be influenced. Because you've got the conscious brain where you make decisions, and you've got the subconscious brain. But the conscious brain is only working for about 5% of the time, and the subconscious brain is working 95% of the time. The difficulty is the subconscious brain has all of that programming. It's like the Matrix. It's got all of that hypnotism that came to us when we were young, that we absorbed and we could do nothing about. whether it's for the good or for the bad. We have absorbed it from our parents and our surroundings. Now, I doubt very much that my parents meant to fuck me up, but they did. Thanks for that. But I doubt very much that they woke up one day and said, we're going to fuck this kid up. Because all they were doing was just living their lives, weren't they? Doing their things that they had to do, surviving in the way they had to survive. Not thinking that in the future, this would have an impact on me. This would have an impact on my children. And then this would have an impact on my grandchildren, grandchild. So you need to be very, very careful. So what do we do when we're chasing this hope? Well, for me, I know that all of these things are messed up. And I also know that the only way to change that is to go into deep hypnosis with the right sort of hypnosis that will change my level of thinking. Then I need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Because I can read all the self-help books, I can go to all the seminars, I can cognitively understand all of these things in my conscious brain, but my subconscious brain saying, you're full of shit, you're full of shit, you're full of shit, that's full of shit, he's full of shit, she's full of shit, it's all rubbish, you're not worthy, you're not good enough, etc., etc., blah, 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 blah. So it keeps running the same CD all the time. So the beauty of things like Wake Up Warrior, the beauty of the hope peddlers is that they know they have a system. They have a CD that you can put in and you can play a new song. You can play a new program. The difficulty is most of us don't take that CD, which is work. We don't lift it, which is work. We don't push the eject button and we don't put the new CD in. We're not doing the work. We're not practicing at being a new person. So what do? Because we're not doing the work, we chase the next hope peddler. And the next hope peddler will say, ha ha, give me your money, thank you very much, because they know you won't do the work. So it goes on in a big loop again. Ultimately, Garrett is one of the most honest people, the leader of Wake Up Warrior, because he constantly says, do the fucking work. I don't want you to consume more content. I don't want you to watch more videos. I don't want you to do this or do that. I just want you to do the fucking work. But doing the work often isn't easy. So plenty of people come and go in Wake Up Warrior. Plenty of people flit off to someone else. Lions, not sheep. They go to, other saviors, hoping that will give them the insight, the push, the drive, the motivation to get up and do the fucking work. But no one can do that for you. No one can do your press-ups for you. No one can shout over you and scream at you. Unless they've got a gun to your fucking head, they cannot do it. You have to do your own press-ups. You have to do your own work. You have to do your own practice at being great. So don't chase the hope peddlers, because all you're doing is what I've done, is spunking money left, right and centre, trying to find that inspiration. And it hit me yesterday with this, as I was this close to buying yet another fucking course to try and change everything and save everything and make millions and sit back and relax and be happy and fulfilled and love myself and everything would be great in my relationships and everyone would love me, and this close. And then I realised, nope, that's just another snake oil peddling hope salesman selling what I don't need. I've already got all that shit. So where can you today stop yourself from chasing the next big dream and actually double down and take some fucking action for yourself? Let me know.